Jeff Van Gundy was on the call this game. He joins us now. We are Kane Pittman and Phil Murphy. And Jeff, you coached in this league. You call games here. It's a sport of a million variables. What above all else led Denver to get a 15-point win here today?
Jokic, Murray. I mean, they were both phenomenal. They set a great tone to start the game, one of aggression. Murray in particular, offensively, I thought was tremendous, trying to get into the paint, create plays. And then I just think Jokic's brilliance at both ends of the floor, the rebounding, the passing, and how many times does he shoot? The ball hit the rim and seemingly always roll in. I mean, he's just brilliant.
So you mentioned the aggression, and early in this game, it looked like whether it was Murray or whether it was Jokic, they were able to get the matchup with ease. Do you put that down to the Miami defense or the execution of these two stars on the Denver team?
Well, I thought they played tremendous offensive basketball. And as you saw through the course of the game, Miami went more to trapping Murray in the pick and roll, and I'll be interested to see if they do that. But there's no great answer versus great players, particularly someone like Jokic, who sees a play ahead. He knows and has seen every coverage, and he has an innate vision and anticipation that sets him apart from so many.
Jeff, you coached in this league. You've coached in the finals. You've coached an 8 seed in the finals, though those Knicks were just 6 games back of first place in that season, a very strong 8 seed. This Miami team, they were minutes away from being bounced in the play-in. Now here they are. It's a 2-1 series deficit. What adjustments do they make against a guy like Jokic?
Well, I don't know if you can do anything to Jokic. I think you have a better chance of impacting Murray. You have to try to take away the 6 or 7 cutting layups of Christian Braun. I think you have to make sure that you get Butler. I think he had 24 shots. Every time they got a smaller defender on Butler tonight, I thought he got a good shot or they got a good shot. And so you would hope that Strus and Vincent would bounce back. Vincent in foul trouble. I think they were a combined 2 for 15. Even though Miami got thoroughly beaten tonight, if they can rebound the ball better, which is hard because they're smaller, got out-rebounded 25, and they continue to get the same shots created by Butler against mismatches, I think they'll have a chance.
That brings us now to Conquer the Court, presented by the Next Gen Ford Everest. And Nikola Jokic has conquered the court in this league for half a decade now. He's got 2 MVPs to show for it and the first ever 30-20-10 game in the finals. Eric Spoelstra was critical of the question, if you make him a scorer first, the Nuggets are more susceptible. In your opinion, is there any truth to him being more dangerous as a facilitator than a scorer, or is it somewhere in between?
Well, I think this, the question wasn't wrong. The answer, too, was not wrong. It's not as cut and dried as we're going to let him score, which is ridiculous, or we're going to let him score and make plays for others. I think when you're playing against great players, you can't take away everything, but you have to try to take away something. And I thought what Miami did so well in that Game 2 victory was he still scored, obviously, at a high rate, but they at least cut down on the cutting layups that Brown got tonight and plays of that nature. And I think going forward, that's still your best chance. You're not going to stop him from scoring, but what you need to do is make sure he doesn't help other guys produce enough offensively that they score like they did tonight.
Yeah, and a pair of 30-point triple-doubles doesn't help anybody when you're going against that with Jamal Murray as well. Jeff Van Gundy, you've been brilliant on the call of this series. Thanks so much.
Thank you.